Hello everybody, this is Mr. Wonderful. Welcome to another video in our three-part series in Sniper Ghost Warrior Contracts 2, and welcome back to my channel. So this is the third part of our three-part series where we went into the Zindah Province to eliminate 3 enemies. In our first part we already killed the first enemy. In our second part, we made our way through several camps to get to this last part where we are going to kill the last 2 enemies. So if you guys didn't see the first 2 videos in the series, I left a link for both those videos down in the description below. So please have a look and watch them first before you guys continue to watch this video. Right, so we are almost at the outpost for the second target. The target in this case would be Captain Ronald Payne, the disgraced SAS officer. So just filling up all the ammo that we might need going forward, and then we're going to make our way to the outpost. And as per usual, I'm just laying down and putting my mask on and target marked all the enemies on the base and try to work out which enemies to shoot first so that we don't raise an alarm unnecessary.
Control.
So just scouting out.
Primary.
We have an audio feed.
Control. I'm thinking that car lift might be useful.
How?
Dropping it will get their attention. Maybe even Payne himself.
Or it might alert them. Your call.
Yeah, so there are a few ways to kill him. I've killed him a couple of ways, but the one that I'm killing him in this episode or in this part, I've never done it this way before, so that would be a first. So the first guy we're going to take out is the guy inside that building. Nobody sees that guy, so let's just say to take him out. And then we just, what I do normally again, as you can see, I am just going back to my mask and just check if everything is still okay. So the next target would be the sniper on top of that tank. I think he's about 1,100 or 1,400 meters away, or 1,450 something in that region. So yeah, you're gonna take him out. It's always good to take the snipers out, because when you do take the target out, then yeah, if you didn't kill everybody in the base, there will be an alarm, and yeah, those snipers miraculously know exactly where you are. So in order to protect yourself for future, is to take them out. So there's this guy here also in the bottom that walks up and down that we're gonna have to take care of. I think he's about 1,300 meters away. So yeah, he's gonna say his last goodbyes to his family. Yep, the bullet on the way with his name on it. So yeah, so nobody will see him there. Now those cars there, we're actually gonna make use of to get Payne there and kill him with one of those cars. Now the next target would be the 3 guys that's standing there to the left. The one guy's gonna check what's going on there by the fuse box. Yeah, and that would be his last. We're gonna take him out. We just had to get him away from the other 2. So we're gonna send a bullet to his way. It's red. And yeah, he's gone without raising any alarms. And as per usual, nobody will find him there. The reason why I know these things is that I already played through the game, so I kind of know which enemies to take out where. Because yeah, in my first playthrough I already killed them, so those two are going to stand behind each other, and I'm going to take both of them out with one shot. And the funny thing here is, if you see the guy standing behind the guy sitting, he actually got hit in the leg, but yeah, he also died. I guess he just bled out, I guess. Right, so the next thing we do is to distract the two guys there at the bottom, and that's by shooting that antenna. Now, Pain normally comes around and you come and talk to these two guys. And the only way for us to get to split them up is to actually distract one of them. The one guy is not going up to go and look what's going on with the antenna, and that's where we're gonna send a bullet his way also. So we're just waiting for him to make his way up to the top, and then we will take care of him. I think he's about 1,400 meters away, and the guy here at the bottom will take care of him. You'll at some point go to the generator and have a look there, and that's where we're gonna get rid of him. So yep, we're taking the guy out there by the antenna, put it on its way. Nice headshot. So at the moment, for the enemies that's around that area, there's nothing around that area that we can take out anymore. That's most that we can take out for now. We now have to change our attention to some other areas. So as I said, this guy here at the bottom, he makes his way to that generator at some point, and then that's where we're going to take care of him. Now you can see the Pain and his maybe his officer or his lieutenant or whatever the guy is making their way towards those two guys that were sitting there. Obviously they're not sitting there anymore. At some stage we'll also take care of the guy there on that outpost or tower kind of thing. We just laying there and trying to line him up. He's walking up and down like that, so we're just waiting where we know he's gonna be at a certain point in time, and then we're gonna take him out. Okay, so that's the point that I'm trying to make, is that when I come up to the outpost like this, the first few minutes I normally would just scout the area and for a while and look what the soldiers do, the paths they take, where they go, how long they take to turn around and go back to where they came from. So and that way you can work out when to shoot who and where to shoot, because you now know the patterns and you can plan according to that. So later on, we're definitely going to take this guy out there by the other generator. I think he's sitting there by the generator right now. So we're going to take him out there. Yeah, he's, and they would also not see him there. So he's gone. Hopefully he sent his last letter to his family, or maybe his last phone call. So there's nobody in there that we will kill anymore, but there by the cars, we're going to definitely make use of those cars to kill pain in that area. Now those barrels to the right, when we get back to that, just looking what Payne is doing and just make sure that I'm confident with the movements of the soldiers down there by the cars, because we're just waiting for Payne to talk to those three guys again. I think there's some satellite feed that's going to come through now, and we can listen to that.
Why aren't you out on patrol?
We are, sir. As a matter of fact, we're just about to start.
Are you really? What's with the notepad then? Sketching the landscape?
We're just going over the daily orders and the route.
You'd better be.
Yeah, so that was the conversation he had with those three guys. So we're going to split those three guys up, as I said. So to the right, there's a heap of barrels that we're going to make use of to get two of the guys to go and investigate there. Those barrels right there. So we're going to take those, shoot those barrels. They're going to fall down, and the two guys are going to go there, and that is where we're going to take care of them. So we just wait for Payne and his entourage to be further away before we do that, because I can't remember if the guy that's walking with them will also turn around if there's some kind of a distraction, and we don't want that. So yeah, shooting those barrels, make them tumbling down, and then those two idiots going that way to go and see what's going on. Yeah, they should know by now that they shouldn't go there. But yeah, they never learn. I think that's about 1,450 meters away or something like that, if I can remember correctly. So we're going to get rid of those two guys. One bullet, two enemies. That's how it goes. Right, so we sent a bullet on its way. One through the head, one through the chest, both gone. Now, the next target would be the one that was standing with them. So we're going to use the small generator to get him to go and have a look what's going on there, and that's where we're going to get rid of him. Payne and the guy that's walking with him, they also don't see this guy here by the generator, so that's why we are able to take him out. If you take this guy out at the wrong place, yes, then they will see him, so you have to wait for the guy to be at a spot that I know where he need to be. If he's not where he need to be here, then they will definitely see him. And what's interesting is they standing there, and normally they would talk with those two guys that were sitting there. And now the guys aren't there, and they don't care about those guys. They don't even go around and look where the guys are, what one would have expected. But yeah, it's a game after all. Well, I guess if you kill everybody without making any noise, then they would not expect anything horrible happening. So yeah, I guess they just relaxed, I guess. Too relaxed if you ask me. If they know what's looking towards them, then they would not be so relaxed. A phantom is on them. Now, taking that car down, and then Payne and his guys are going to come and have a look on what's going on. And then while they, you can actually take him out there where he is standing right there, but I don't really want to take him out there. He's going to make his way to the other car here to the right, and then he's actually going down under the car, and that's where we're going to shoot that fuse box. That will then drop the car on top of him, and that's the thing that'll kill him. So exactly now, so he's under the car, we're shooting the fuse box, and boom,
Well, that's Rashida's training program.
he's dead, and the car drops right on top of him, and he's out of the way.
Always.
So yeah, so that's how you can get rid of him. They will definitely raise an alarm when they see that he's passed. But I still see that as stealth, because we killed him without raising any alarm. And yeah, now we can make our way. We're just refilling our weapons. So that blue line, as you can see there at the back, is it's there again, and that is just to upload the data for killing Payne. We are going to upload the data before we go to our last and final target, which is Colonel Fyodor. What's his last name now again? Novikov. So he would be our last target. Yeah, it took us a while to get through to these targets, and the second part of the series, as I said, there's a part 1 and a part 2, and if you guys did not watch those 2 parts, there's a link down in the description to both of part 1 and part 2. Part 2 is
That is
just
secure.
simply
Very good, Raven.
getting through all the camps to get to these last 2 targets, and now we're on our way to the final target.
Raven, our satellite shows you have hostiles approaching on your 6.
And
won't be
if
a
you
problem
guys
for long.
watched the second video, you guys would know that we cleared out this area in the second part, because we knew that we're going to have to come back through this area to go to the last target. There's only 2 enemies left in this area that we need to kill, and that's the guy there by the water, and there's another guy there by the sniper outpost that we need to take care of. So we're going to take care of these 2 guys. That's the only 2 guys that we did not kill in our second part, but we knew that we needed to take care of them in this part. So the first guy is out of the way, so we're just making our way to the last guy standing on the outpost.
Control, it's Raven. Do you read me?
Loud and clear, Raven.
I'm nearly at the OP for the communication facility. So inside one of the buildings. I need to get him out.
All that comms equipment will draw a lot of power. Plenty of possible targets.
I might do it. Or at least get him to look out of a window.
Roger. Good luck. Raven, you need to disable both antennas. We're still picking up data streams from the facility. Novikov can't work without power.
Roger. I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, in this area there's a couple of dialogues that take place, so I'll keep an eye on that, and I'll stay quiet while the dialogues are going. So as I said, as usual, the first thing I always do is to scout out.
Raven,
And-
you can further sabotage Rashida's supply chain if you disable this comms facility.
Acknowledged.
There are multiple power transformers. Left side mark 1-1 and 1-2, and right side mark 2-1 and 2-2. Do you have visual?
Roger, Control. Looks like they're hooked into the satellites.
No power, no signal.
Yeah, so as I was saying, so to make sure and see where all the targets are, where all the enemies are, and make sure of their movements. In this case, also try to identify what we can make use of to kill people and to get people to move where we want them to move. So the first people that we gonna kill, there's a couple where you can start killing. Those fuse boxes here that you guys just saw to the right, they control those two communication towers. And then there's another one of those communication towers, two of them to the left. There they are. So they work the same. We can take those communications towers out. That's exactly what we are going to do. I don't think we take care of this guy. There's no need. There's another guy, those two guys who also don't care about. You can, again, you can kill everybody in the base without raising an alarm. It just takes a lot longer. It takes a lot more effort. It takes a lot more planning. Because you have to be precise in selecting the targets that you want to go down. So in this episode, I just took out the enemies that's will help me get to pain quicker. Sorry, not pain, to the kernel quicker. So there's quite a few enemies left when we kill pain, but yeah, it's to just to get quickly to him. So what we're doing here is we're just waiting for those soldiers here to the left. One of them is actually making their way further backwards towards the generator, but not towards the, he's going standing, there's going right now. So he's going standing there at the back, and we're going to take care of him. Nobody will obviously, nobody will see him there. Now after that guy, there's a guy in the front to the right. He always moves to the right side. He's standing alone. And we'll just wait for him to move out that way, and then we're going to take care of him. And then that's just the two guys kind of in the middle that we then need to take care of. Now, there's another couple of guys on top of that building that we also have to take care of a little bit later. But that's only when Payne goes into his office after we disabled these two towers, because then Payne goes to his office, and then yeah, there's just something that happens, and then those people on top come out, and that's then where we taking care of those two guys. So we're just waiting for that one guy to move away from the other one to the right. And as soon as he moves to his position on the right, that's where we're going to take him away. Take him out. So he's with the guy on the right. There he's moving towards the right, and that's where we're going to take care of him. So when after we took care of him, we're going to take care of the guy that he came from. And then the other guy that's sitting in the chair would be the next target on our list. So next is this guy here. Gonna send him to Kingdom Come. And then this guy is the last guy. Then there's nobody on here that we can take down. So this is now open, and we can later on come back and we can disable this antenna, and that will get Payne, Colonel whatever, out of his hiding place, and he will come and investigate to see what's going on.
Control. I've run recon and have no visual on the primary.
He is confirmed on site, Raven. We're tracking signals from that location.
Shit. He's inside then for sure.
Which is why you need to get him outside.
The question is, how?
I'll leave that up to you.
yeah, so the how is to disable those antennas, and he will come to his office to investigate and see what's going on. And that's how we're gonna get him outside. You can raise an alarm. There is a challenge that you can raise an alarm and to kill him while he's escaping. I have done that. He's jumping in a ute, and then he's driving away, and I just shot barrels close to where he's passing by, and that killed him. So that's one of the challenges. The next guy we're going to take out is this heavy armored guy. He's the next. No, sorry, that's it's not him. It's the guy there at the back. We're going to take him out. And then the guy after this guy would be the guy with the heavy armored on. This
Which is
guy,
why
so we're
you
going
need
to
to
take
get him
him out.
outside.
The question is, how?
I'll leave that up to you.
So there we go, just repeat it and outside. And we know now how to do it. So the next target would be where that heavy came from. The guy that's standing there. He would be our next target, and then there's nobody left at these antennas to take out. All right, now this guy's out of the way. So basically both antenna areas are clean, so we can take the antennas out now without raising any alarms if we wish. I just try to think. I don't think there's any other enemies at the bottom that we want to take down. As I said, there will come some enemies on top of that middle building after we destroy these two antennas and the colonel is in his office. Then there will appear two guys on top of that roof that we need to take out. And there will be a dialogue after this, I
It looks
think.
like I disabled the first.
Good work. This should get Novikov's attention. Keep an eye out for him. We have an audio signal.
Bad news. One of the antennas is completely powered down. Can't you people fix anything? It's been broken so many times that you should be experts at it by now.
Yeah, obviously they're not. Oh well. Yeah, I thought we didn't take care of them, but we might. I honestly can't remember. I recorded this a while
Control,
back.
Raven here.
Go for control.
I have eyes on the target. He's outside and on the move.
Do you have a good line of sight?
Affirmative, but he's moving. Can't get a beat on him for long enough.
Can you get him to stay in one spot?
Without raising the alarm?
Ideally.
Let me see what I can figure out.
You spook him and you may not get a second shot. Control out.
No, he's making his way to his office. He's gonna go upstairs there. And then somebody is going to... You can see the office windows are open. So that's where he's on his way to. So we're just waiting for him to make his way to the office. But in the meantime, we are taking down the two towers on this side. The first round was a miss. You can see it was a little bit low, and the next one is
Second
spot
antenna's
on.
down.
And that was one of our objectives.
Another antenna went down. This has to be a big issue. We can't afford to have any issues at this point. Fix it!
Shit.
Now you can see he's in his office.
Someone close the shutters.
They must be powered somewhere. I don't have any blueprints. You'll need to find the source.
On it. Wait. Over.
Yep, and as soon as somebody closed that windows of his, these two guys popped up, and yeah, it's these two guys that we need to take care of. But yeah, unfortunately we're gonna be too late. By the time we took care of these two guys, he already made his way back out of the office, so he was on the move again. So we had to wait for him to make his way to the second tower, and that's where we're gonna take care of him when he's investigating that. So we're gonna take care of this guy here, and then we're gonna
Son of a bitch.
take care of the
You missed your chance.
fuse box.
Patience, Raven. You'll find an alternative.
And as soon as we take care of the fuse box, you'll see that the blinds are gonna lift again in this office. But now we have to wait for him to make his way back to the second satellite.
He's heading out to check the second antenna now. Don't miss the opportunity again.
Don't worry. I'll be sure to get him this time.
I surely hope so.
Yes, so that was one of the objectives in this mission, and that was to destroy the antennas. And that is why we destroyed the antennas. And yeah, as we said, he is the last target that we need to destroy in this mission. So we're gonna take care of him. And he's out of the way. And yeah, at this point it doesn't matter if anybody sees we achieved our goal. We didn't raise any alarm until he was killed. So yeah, guys, I really hope that you enjoyed the 3-part series. If you guys want to see more of Sniper Ghost Warrior Contracts 2, please leave a comment down below and let me know if you guys would like to see more of this, and if you want to, and I will most certainly upload some more videos for in this game. I also planning to do a Sniper Elite 5 video. Maybe the first mission I also finished that video on the hardest level. That game on the hardest level. So that will be a playthrough for the videos. So that is something that I'm also planning to do. And another reason why we cleared out these areas, because I knew that we have to come back through these areas to go to the places where we upload the data for killing the people. And if we did not kill them then, we now had to kill them after we killed these guys. So we're just making our way to the extraction point. So guys, as I said, this is all for this video. Please leave a like, subscribe guys, and share. Smash that like button. See you next time.